Carol Farley. If you like what you hear, why don't you get the book out? You can find it on our shelf for older readers. Now, just because you're old, well, that don't mean you're wise. That's the funny thing about people. They get a goofy idea in their heads, and neither hell nor high water can shake it loose. They think it takes years to figure out what life is all about. They figure you got to hang around for 3/4 of a century before you know anything that's worth knowing. Well, that idea's all way. Why, sure it is. Take me, for instance. I'm an old man now. Older than I ever thought I'd be, and the true fact is I ain't hardly learned anything new for the last 60 years. I've just been rearranging all the things I learned when I was about the size of all you kids. You kids are the one who got brains that are busy buzzing. Course you have. But there's no call for you to start smirking and grinning like that. It ain't none of your doing. It's nature's. It's all part of nature's plan. It's my idea that we start learning even before we're born, and we learn and learn until we're about 15 years old. Then the learning slows down in some and stops altogether in most others. It stops because people think they know everything already, and they close their minds up tighter than a miser's purse. And maybe that ain't so bad, because you can learn enough for a lifetime before you're 15 if you got the right kind of teachers. Now, I ain't talking about book learning. That's a horse of a different color. You can keep on working on book learning until you're so old you got one foot in the grave and the other in a lily patch. You can't never learn all there is to know in books, and I'm the first one to say so. But this kind of thing I'm talking about now can't be found in books. It's a different kind of learning. It's knowing about people and yourself and figuring out how and why we all got here on Earth and what the heck we're supposed to do now that we're here. It's trying to piece out what it is that makes life worth living. It's figuring out what's real and what ain't, what's good and what's evil. Them things, you see, can't never be found in books. Them things are what you got to figure out for yourself. I learned all about them from my friends and relatives when I was growing up. Not that they knew they was teaching me anything. Oh, no. Them crazy people was just going out about their business, living from day to day, doing all the things they figured they had to do. Oh, Lordy, did I learn a lot from them just watching and thinking on what they were doing. They was the funniest tribe you ever saw in your life. And they did the craziest things you ever thought of. I had 3 brothers and 2 sisters and a barrel of aunts and uncles and a cousin and friends and neighbors to kingdom come, and they... Well, I can see I'm just going to have to tell you a little bit about a few of them. Then you see what I'm talking about. Have you got some time to listen? Come on, then. Pull up your chairs